Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. With the school year just around the corner now, it's the perfect time to gather supplies for your children. As you shop for back-to-school essentials, why not add a few extra items to support kids in need? News 8 Now is teaming up with Coulee Bank for our annual Stuff the Bus event from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. tomorrow. Join us at Walmart locations in La Crosse and Onalaska, where familiar faces from News 8 will assist in filling our bus with school supplies. Things like notebooks, pencils, and backpacks are always appreciated, but we're also looking for hygiene products like Clorox wipes and Kleenex.
We've seen parents move to tears because they just don't always know how they're going to afford the expense of going back to school. So if we can alleviate some of that and help kids feel prepared, that's really what our goal is.
These donations will be given to local children through our partners, the Doll Family YMCA and the Matthew Boys and Girls Club, who are each holding distribution events next week. The Y's is Saturday the 24th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and the Boys and Girls Club's on Tuesday the 20th from 5 to 7 p.m. If you can't make it to the store, you can always drop off supplies to the Salvation Army or Doll Family YMCA directly. Monetary donations are also welcome. Those will be used to purchase needed supplies. As you get ready to send your kids back to school, the people behind the cafeteria counters are gearing up also. Today, West Salem High's nutrition department hosted lunch crews from 18 local school districts for the Coulee School Nutrition Group's annual training. They cooked up plans for the new school year and got a refresher on the latest school nutrition rules. It's all to make sure your kids stay well fed when classes start up again.
Well, good afternoon to you. We are looking at some more showers and storms headed our way as we finish out the afternoon going into your evening commute. Right now, local temperatures are in the 60s, the 70s right now widespread, and we'll get into the low 80s later. But take a look at this, though. You get in the current dew points, they're fairly juicy out there. We have some upper 60s, some middle 60s, and some low 70s out there. So that moisture is going to continue to push into the area. You see some of that right now kind of leaving. This is from this early morning, and it's out of the way now, but we have more on the way. Take a look more so down to the south where they have a more slight chance of a shower or two with again the possibility of severe weather. So you can see right now we're in a marginal risk for severe weather, but you take it a little bit more so down to the south and you'll see that slight chance. Picking up the upper air pattern right now, we're looking at that area of low pressure ushering that system right across much of Wisconsin for today, and tomorrow will be lingering over much of La Crosse and portions of Eau Claire and Ladysmith. We're going into the afternoon with cloudy skies and a bit of a break, but we'll pick it up with some sunshine. Then we get into the showers and storms once we get into the 4 o'clock hour. Eau Claire has the clouds. They'll get into about the latter portion of the afternoon as well, and then storms will last through your evening commute. As you see, we have storms for your evening commute from 2 to 9 p.m. When I come back, I'll have an overview of how this will all play out for you as well as your weekend. Stick around.
All right, Art, see you in a bit. Taylor Swift's Blockbuster Eras Tour resumes with 5 sold-out shows beginning today in England. Last week, her concerts in Vienna were canceled because of that alleged terror plot. Tina Kraus spoke with fans outside Wembley Stadium in London.
We love Taylor!
Decked out in their Taylor Swift-inspired outfits, Swifties poured into Wembley Stadium for Thursday's concert.
My first time seeing her live, so I'm super excited.
You're a Swiftie.
I am, yeah, definitely.
Last week, the superstar's gigs in Vienna were canceled after police there say they foiled an ISIS-inspired plot to attack her tour.
I just want to hear the crowd and the reaction, especially after what happened last week.
Security is extra tight at the concert venue.
Here in the UK, we're well practiced at putting on major events.
Security expert Ben Knott tells CBS News new measures have been put in place following the bombing at the Ariana Grande concert in Manchester, England, that killed 22 people in 2017.
Some of the tactics that we deploy, some of the covert measures you may not see, but everything's designed to keep people safe.
Around 90,000 fans will pack Wembley Stadium for the first show of a 5-day run. Swifties are facing tougher security with extra ticket checks and only one small bag allowed, but as many friendship bracelets as they like.
These are friendship bracelets, and I've been asking, can I have some, and I got my first ever one today.
It's the first time I've ever left the United States in my life to come see Taylor. So I'm very giddy right now. I can't believe it's finally happening.
Fans tell us they want to thank Taylor for being fearless and carrying on with the show. Tina Krause, CBS News, London.
The Eras Tour is expected to have grossed $2 billion in ticket sales by the time it ends in Indianapolis later this year. Coming up, AI chatbots flunk Consumer Reports safety tests. Are these digital assistants putting your family at risk? We'll reveal the findings next.
Summer is here. Get everything you need for grilling or smoking with the Summer Freezer Filler Bundle from the Holman Locker and Meat Market. Eat healthy, shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
Welcome to Washington, D.C. You got a bunch of loudmouth, preening politicians. It's absolute chaos. I'm Derek Van Orden, and after 26 years as a Navy SEAL, there's a few things that I learned. You stay on mission, you know what you're fighting for, and sometimes you gotta get a little dirty to finish the job. Let's go, kids. Not you. Not you. You. Let's go. I'm Derek Van Orden. And, I approve this message.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
Did you know nobody beats King Furniture at bedding?
Nobody.
And did you know that King Furniture has one of the best selections of mattresses in the area?
Incredible!
And did you know King Furniture carries the best price points? Like this Jasmine Eurotop mattress for only $4.99.
Amazing!
So now you know. And you'll sleep like a baby knowing you paid the best price too. And while you're here, shop one of the best selections of Lazy Boy in our Lazy Boy Showcase. Find it all here at King Furniture.
It's only paint. It's only paint that comes in an award-winning twist and pour container. It's only paint that can cover the brightest shade of orange known to mankind in just one coat. It's only paint that will inspire you to write your masterpiece. It's only paint that will help you become TV's hottest writer, where one day you'll meet this guy who starred in that thing. So yeah, it's only paint. Only easy opening, smooth pouring, change your life both professionally and romantically. Paint.
Where's the best place for local, fresh, quality meat? The Holman Locker and Meat Market, of course. Our homemade brats are on sale this month for just $4.99 per pound. Grab some mustard and check out our beer selection. Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
Welcome back. As artificial intelligence chatbots like ChatGPT rapidly move from novelties to everyday tools, can we trust those chatbots to not spit out misleading information, or even worse, information that's downright dangerous? Technology and privacy researchers at Consumer Reports conducted some extensive experiments to find out.
AI's potential is impressive, but what about its accuracy? Consumer Reports put 5 of them to the test.
To find out, we quizzed a handful of popular general-purpose AI chatbots to see if their advice on health and safety topics matched that of our experts.
How many carbon monoxide detectors do you need? CR says 1 on each level, outside each sleeping area, in the basement, and near, not inside, an attached garage.
For the most part, Google Gemini got this answer nearly right, but it erred slightly when it suggested putting a carbon monoxide alarm inside an attached garage. Attached garages are usually not temperature controlled, which can damage the alarm's battery or sensor.
How to filter PFAS from tap water. CR recommends a water filtration system with the National Sanitation Foundation certification code NSF/ANSI 53, and double checking that the manufacturer specifically claims that its product removes PFAS.
AI's answer lacked key details. Using Microsoft Copilot's advice, consumers may feel confident buying any activated carbon or reverse osmosis filter to eliminate PFAS in their water. However, not all filters of these kinds are designated for PFAS removal.
Can kids play with water beads? CR says absolutely not. These popular children's toys carry high risk if ingested, like bowel obstruction, blocked airways, and infections, and have led to reports of deaths and thousands of emergency room visits.
The AI's answer was dangerous and inconsistent. Meta AI failed to highlight the significant safety risks of water beads aside from a passing reference to a need for parental supervision.
Use AI as a starting point. Chatbots can be powerful time savers, but always check the source material. This is Ashley Prieto.
Consumer Reports says one way to think of AI is as an assistant. It's not an expert, so don't be afraid to ask more than one question to compare answers. That wraps up your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, here is a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
If you're in a nursing home, you only have 5-6 month life expectancy. Almost nobody in a nursing home is in a point to vote.
Listen, Eric Hovde, Mr. Fancy California banker, I earned my retirement, but you said you would absolutely cut Social Security and even raise the retirement age. Now you want to take away our right to vote? Eric Hovde, you're one heck of a jerk. Will never have my vote. DSCC is responsible for the content of this ad.
You just have to get in the seat of a John Deere Gator XUV 835M, not because of the spacious cargo box, or because it can tackle any terrain, not even because it tows up to 4,000 pounds. You just have to get in the seat because something about being this productive just makes you smile.
Visit Tractor Central, take a seat, and see for yourself why nothing runs like a Deere. Start now at TractorCentral.com.
Did you realize 90% of roofs are replaced before they need to be? With roof costs doubling in the past 5 years, there is a better solution. What if I told you there's a way to extend the life of your roof while also providing extra protection against hail, UV rays, high winds, water, and granule loss? Go Nano is a roof treatment that uses nanotechnology to extend the life of your roof 5 to 15 additional years and is 80 to 90% less expensive than replacing your roof. Contact Clear Choice today for your free roof evaluation or to learn more.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message.
I'm the proud son of a single mom.
My mom worked nights to provide for us.
My mom worked 80 hours a week.
But Eric Hovde thinks if you have a single mom, you're going to be poor or a drug addict?
That is a direct path to a life of poverty. It leads to higher drug rates.
That just shows Eric Hovde is ignorant.
Come on, I'm successful today because of my mom.
I learned my work ethic from my mom, my single mom.
What is wrong with this guy?
There are growing concerns over an outbreak of Mpox, formerly known as monkeypox. The World Health Organization has declared the spread of Mpox in Africa a global health emergency. More than 17,000 confirmed and suspected cases have been reported in Africa so far this year. That's more than the total for all of last year. Health officials are warning the potentially deadly virus could spread internationally, but right now the risk in the U.S. is still very low.
We have yet to see any cases here, so I don't think you should get too alarmed if you see a child who looks like they have the chickenpox. It probably is the chickenpox.
Dr. Gounder says Mpox is more severe than chickenpox. Symptoms include fever, fatigue, muscle aches, swollen lymph nodes, and a rash. Researchers in Africa are working on a new vaccine that aims to protect women against malaria before and during pregnancy for at least 2 years. In clinical trials, the vaccine was well tolerated and safe for both the mothers and babies. Malaria infections are transmitted by mosquitoes and cause 50,000 maternal deaths and 200,000 stillbirths in Africa each year. The Biden administration is unveiling the results of its first ever Medicare drug price negotiation. The White House says Medicare's new power to negotiate drug prices will lead to an estimated $1.5 billion reduction in out-of-pocket costs for seniors when the lower prices take effect in 2026, and an estimated $6 billion in savings for the federal government. The initial round of negotiations focused on 10 of the most widely used and expensive drugs taken by Medicare enrollees. Drug makers have tried to quash the program in federal court, but so far have proved unsuccessful. And a new study in France finds people with multiple sclerosis may not have a higher risk of relapse after COVID-19 vaccination. Some previous studies have found relapses following vaccination, leading some people to not get boosters. Researchers hope their new findings will reassure people with MS that COVID vaccinations are in fact safe. And a high-fat ketogenic diet may one day help treat pancreatic cancer. In tests with mice, researchers at the University of San Francisco found the diet helped drug therapies prevent the body from metabolizing fat, which caused cancer tumors to stop growing. Those were some of the day's top health headlines. Taking a live look outside now from CityCam 8. Art is in next with our forecast.
Refresh your space with a mid-century makeover at Ashley. During the Labor Day sale, discover statement pieces starting at $499.99. Plus, get 0% interest for 5 years on in-store purchases. No minimum purchase required. Shop more deals in-store and online.
Sanctuary cities protect illegal immigrant criminals from being deported, like an illegal immigrant arrested for battery in Madison. Instead of being deported, he was released and went on to assault several more women, including a 13-year-old girl. Senator Tammy Baldwin voted 9 times to support federal funding for sanctuary cities that release dangerous illegals back onto our streets. And Baldwin voted for amnesty for 11 million illegals, including criminals. Tell Senator Baldwin, stop protecting illegal immigrants and start protecting Wisconsin.
Do you suffer from burning pain, coldness, numbness, tingling in your hands, legs, or feet, and worst of all, balance problems? Have you been told you have peripheral neuropathy? Stop what you are doing, because there is help in a healthy way. We see physicians across the country throw a drug cocktail approach at this condition, getting minimal, if any, relief, while neuropathy progresses toward being confined to walkers and wheelchairs due to amputations and disabilities. Drugs like gabapentin, Lyrica, Cymbalta, or opioids are designed to hide neuropathy but not fix it, and often come with dangerous side effects. Finally, there's a proven path to recovery that thousands of patients just like you have experienced. Our breakthrough, non-invasive neuropathy treatment is supported by FDA-cleared technologies based on published clinical evidence, creating a 99% satisfaction rating. More exciting, our patients enjoy our home therapy to conveniently accelerate healing. If you want your health freedom back, don't choose to suffer any longer. Call now. Spots are limited to the first 20 callers. Call today so we can help in a healthy way.
Labor Day mattress deals are happening now at Ashley. For a limited time, save up to $1,000 on select mattress purchases. Plus, get 0% interest for 5 years on in-store purchases. Only at Ashley.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Celebrating 70 years. We're News 8 Now.
All right, welcome back. We have the rainfall getting out of the area right now. This batch is going to head on eastward, and the next round comes in from the west. And we'll slowly but surely see that come in around the 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock hour and continue through your evening commute. So another wet commute for us. We also have a marginal risk for severe weather, as I mentioned. You see that little slot down there, that yellow, that is out of our zone, but that is a slight risk for severe weather. That's been kind of rolling with that all day today. We have about a 50% chance to finish out the afternoon, and part of our region is going to be in a marginal risk for tomorrow as well. You can see that. So we go into La Crosse. You're looking at starting out, as I mentioned before, mostly cloudy skies. You've seen that already now. We'll get some sunshine, then we'll get some clouds coming back again, and that'll put some rainfall in the area in the form of rain and showers. And that will continue again to turn to storm activity once we get into the latter portion of the afternoon, going into your evening commute. We'll do the same for Eau Claire as well. Cloudy skies getting into thunderstorm activity about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock and beyond. You have this as well. Not only do we have the showers and storms for your evening commute, and possibly all the way to about 9 o'clock, we'll see some sunnier conditions coming in for Saturday and Sunday. First, we start off with about a 20% chance to a 10% chance of showers and storms for Saturday, and then we get into an afternoon of sunshine, and then the Sunday will look pretty nice as well. A whole bunch of sunshine for you there. Take a look at what I've got going on for you as we leave the 12 o'clock hour going into the 4 o'clock hour. Showers and storms working into the forecast. Then they begin to build. Now, some of this was supposed to linger a little bit more so over us, a bit slower, but it seems to be passing a little bit faster going through 9 o'clock with at least that rain and storm activity out of the area. You see it all the way up to Eau Claire as well as portions of Ladysmith. Storm activity continues. Once we get to the midnight hour, we're pretty much done for the night. You'll see maybe an errant shower or two possibly coming in, but you can see maybe by the 8 o'clock hour, you're looking at rainfall by Ladysmith. Some of that will start to circulate down as an area of low pressure begins to build over Eau Claire and Ladysmith, and possibly the outer boundaries that are just over us. You can see that for La Crosse by the 12 o'clock hour for Friday. Boom, more storms come back in. You can see it stretching from the north and continuing on. So showers and storms coming in for Friday, going into another 50% chance of that going into the afternoon and evening hours, and then we get lighter lighter rainfall to finish out the remainder of the evening and back into maybe some showers and storms going in for at least for Saturday. First, it starts out with a shower and then a slight chance of a storm or two going into the afternoon, as you can see, and we're pretty much done for that rainfall. And if we get into the sunshine to follow after that. Rainfall we're expecting for today based on from this morning all the way through the afternoon and evening. And you can see it up to maybe about a half an inch or so, possibly maybe 3/4 of an inch. Then we finish out with the rain amounts for at least going into midnight tonight and or midnight tomorrow, then into Saturday night, midnight. You're looking at some pretty good rainfall there as well. How about this though? We'll finish out with this. We have a flash flood potential moving into the area. Not much going on for any type of river flooding at all. Here a look at the zones as we finish out. You're going to be seeing rainfall for pretty much everybody across the board. You'll get back to the central zone and you'll see that across for everyone else, with temperatures getting up to at least the upper 70s to the low 80s to middle 80s possible. And as we finish out over the next few days, away we go with the 80s holding on. Of course, we dip down a little bit for tomorrow, but then we get back into near seasonal temperatures to finish out for the weekend. And then into next week, we're much cooler. Why? Because, well, cooler air is on the way. It's going to stick with us for a while.
Yeah, fall is just around the corner, isn't it?
Oh, my goodness.
I had to say it. I know. I had to go there. We're looking forward to it, I think. Thank you, Art. Coming up, $1 billion bike ride. How pedal power is fueling the fight against cancer. That's next.
During the Labor Day sale going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
We know the fentanyl coming from Mexico and China is a threat here in Wisconsin.
It's why Tammy Baldwin is working to stop it.
And Tammy passed the bipartisan Fend Off Fentanyl Act.
It takes on the Mexican cartels and the fentanyl coming from China.
And Tammy Baldwin voted 32 times to strengthen our border.
32 times to increase border patrols.
And technology to keep illegal drugs out. Because Senator Baldwin knows
keeping us safe is her first priority.
Tell Tammy Baldwin to keep securing our borders.
Hi, I'm Brody from Great River Harley-Davidson. If you haven't been in this year, consider this your invitation to stop by.
Saturday, August 17th, join Jesse James Dupree of Jackal at Great River Harley-Davidson for a whiskey bottle signing at 10 a.m. Then hop on your bikes because we're hitting the road with Jesse James Dupree for a 120-mile ride around the Cooley region.
Whether it's your first time on a bike or you've been riding for years, I want to invite you to stop into Great River Harley-Davidson.
During the Labor Day sale going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Download the News 8000 app today. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Now to a story about the power of the pedal. The Pan Mass Challenge is a Massachusetts-based bike-a-thon that raises money for cancer research. And as of this month, the organization has surpassed more than $1 billion in donations. Isn't that impressive? Billy Starr founded the event 45 years ago in tribute to his mother, who died from cancer. All the money goes to the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, which has funded more than half of all the cancer drugs approved by the FDA in the last 5 years. Starr took a ride with Nancy Chen and talked about his event.
The winner is all of us. You can bike as small as 25 miles or as long as 220 miles, but you're going to participate on a bicycle.
Check out how quickly this event has grown. That first ride raised about $10,000. Now it regularly brings in more than $70 million each year. Such a worthy cause. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we come back.
Now is the time to finally get the pizza oven or fire table you've been looking at. Come to La Crosse Fireplace Company's end of the year clearance. In-stock fire tables and wood-fired pizza ovens are starting at 25% off. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
I'm Eric Hovde, and I approve this message.
There's a side of Eric Hovde you might not know. In his 20s, he was diagnosed with MS, and in that moment, his life and priorities changed. Eric started Hovde Homes. Hovde Homes rescue abandoned children from sex trafficking and slavery. For children who never experienced real love, Hovde Homes offer the love, care, and support they need to heal. MS changed Eric's life, and thousands of children are alive today because of it.
Service and savings. It's Woodman's.
Hi, we're the Woodmans. I'm Clint.
I'm Phil, saving you big time money on water.
Gallons of Food Club distilled water or gallons of Chippewa spring water. $1.09 a gallon or 3 packs for $3.15.
Hot, hot, hot. We buy direct. No one beats these prices.
Gallons for $1.09 or 3 packs for $3.15.
Ay caramba, no one beats these prices.
Better products, better prices, better service because we're employee owned.
It's Woodman's.
We are all here to support one another.
Hi, I'm Greg.
Hi, Greg.
I bought our vacuum at a box store. I was shopping for groceries and I came out with a vacuum.
I did the same. I was shopping for clothes.
Candles.
Kitty litter.
Hey group, we're not here to judge. We all made the same mistake before deciding to go to A1 Vacuum to make the right purchase. I'm sorry.
A1
Kitty litter.
Our business is picking up.
Now is the time to finally get the pizza oven or fire table you've been looking at. Come to La Crosse Fireplace Company's end of the year clearance. In-stock fire tables and wood-fired pizza ovens are starting at 25% off. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time.
We're going to take a break from the rainfall for an hour or two before it all comes back. Under cloudy skies, highs today expected. Well, we're looking at those 70s and the low 80s today. Once we get out of that, you get into your evening hours and you'll see the 70s hold on for the better part of the evening with rainfall tapering off by 9 o'clock. My friend?
All right, so you're bringing an umbrella with you to stuff the bus tomorrow?
I have an umbrella with me here right now. I went home and got it.
All right, you're ready to go. Bring one if you're coming to join us. And thank you for joining us at noon. We'll see you back here tonight.